Nobody in the NFL seems to like Jared Goff at all.
I know Jared Goff can perform. I've seen him perform.
Jameis Winston is all about eating W's. But I take Winston over Goff.
We have a quarterback in the bottom of any discussion. That's just the way it is.
Nobody in the NFL seems to like Jared Goff at all. Here's the list, NFL on CBS, ranking all of the 16 NFC quarterbacks. You know, Brady, Rodgers, Stafford, Dak, and so on. There, you got to go to the second page there. Jared Goff, number 12 of 16. Only Daniel Jones, Marcus Mariota, Geno Smith, and Sam Darnold are worse quarterbacks in the NFC than the Lions have there at number 12, Jared Goff.
See,
so what
say
you,
I was going to say,
Stick?
I'm looking at this list right now, and keep that up a little bit too, Fletch. If I'm arguing and I want to put Jared Goff on this list, I put him at the Kirk Cousins level. I think he could be all the way up there at number 6, 7.
So you give him $40 million. Okay.
So you're putting him as a top 12 quarterback in the league, a top 14 quarterback in the league.
Let's give him $40 million.
I think he is a middle of the pack. Like, I think he's right there, 14 to maybe 18. He's right on that list. Hurt. Well, let's look at Jameis Winston, Mr. 30 for 30. You think he's better than Goff? Hell no. Trey Lance, that's just guessing. We haven't had enough sample size to know what Trey Lance is. Justin Fields, once again, kind of just guessing. We don't have enough sample size to pay off. Carson Wentz and Goff, to me, are damn near the same person. Like, I look at those guys as very similar. Jalen Hurts has proven nothing to me as a starting quarterback. They're not even convinced that he's going to be the starting quarterback moving forward for Philadelphia. So, yeah, if I'm arguing that I like Jared Goff, I could have him arguably up there at number 6. I'm not going to put him above Stafford. I'm not going to put him above Dak Prescott. Sure as hell not going to put him above Tom Brady. Not above Aaron Rodgers. But after that, it's all debatable.
Except for the Jameis. I mean, let's be honest. Jameis Winston is all about eating W's.
Nom, 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 nom.
Exactly.
It's stealing crab legs.
Maz, does Stick have an argument here?
Not really.
So where are you putting him, Maz?
He's right where he is. He's right where he belongs.
Trey Lance hasn't played.
Yeah,
okay, you're starting.
Listen to me. Hold on.
He got to a Super Bowl.
Listen to me, pal.
Don't buddy me, pal.
If I offered you right now Trey Lance straight up for Jared Goff, you wouldn't take it?
Yeah, I would.
I'm asking you a question.
Yeah, let me explain something.
No,
You're asking strictly based off potential, not performance.
Answer the question.
What are we basing it off of? Potential or performance?
No, would you just answer the question?
I need to know the context of the question. Like, if we're going off potential, yes. If there was an NFL draft today, you're taking Trey Lance because of his age and perhaps his skill set.
Would you stop talking?
You asked me a question. How am I supposed to stop talking?
You could have Jared Goff start week 1 versus Philadelphia, or you could have Trey Lance start week 1 versus Philadelphia.
It's a coin flip to me. Because, once again, I'm going off of it's something I haven't seen versus something I have seen, right? I know Jared Goff can perform.
Hey, we're not throwing stuff over here.
I know Jared Goff can perform. I've seen him perform.
Throw that back.
And he got better over the last half of the last season. So I'm taking Jared Goff. In that equation, I'm taking Jared Goff because I can't just take somebody off the hope that they're going to be
ready?
good.
I'm offering you now Justin Fields straight up for Jared Goff.
And once again,
answer the question.
We're just talking week 1, right?
No,
for the season.
Period.
And that's why.
Moving forward.
That's why. If I'm talking 5 years down the road, I'm taking Trey Lance. I'm taking Fields, right? Because of their age and their potential.
Well, 5 years down the road, Goff's going to be 31
young.
years old.
He's young.
He's 26.
Yeah.
He could be 31 in the prime of his career.
The guy's been to a Super Bowl. So if we're talking just this season, I'm taking Jared Goff over both those guys.
Oh, God.
But if we're talking longevity, of course I'm going to take the younger quarterback with more upside.
Longevity? They're only 3 years difference.
But we're talking potential. We're talking what they can do. I don't know what Trey Lance is. I've been told what he can be.
Fletch,
I know what Jared Goff is.
You have week 1, Carson Wentz or Jared Goff.
Coin flip again. That's why I think all these guys are coin flip.
No coin flip.
Kirk
That's
Cousins,
Goff.
Jared Goff, coin flip.
I'd rather
Same
Goff
dude.
than Wentz,
Goff
actually.
over Wentz.
Yeah, I'd rather Goff over Wentz.
I'll take Winston over Goff.
What about Jalen Hurts?
I'd take Hurts over Goff.
Hurts over Goff.
Yes.
The only guy that I would take over Jared Goff over that's ahead of him right now is Carson Wentz.
Me too.
Carson Wentz is the only quarterback on this list that I could see.
The only quarterback? Like above him?
No, the only quarterback above him that I would say, okay, Goff over
Not Winston,
over
huh?
Wentz. No, I think Jameis Winston is I love Jameis Winston.
I know you do. That's
And
why
I'm not
surprised.
just joking either. I'm not just
I know.
not just like a funny guy. I think Jameis Winston
That's
in the right system is
What's wrong with this system?
No, I'm saying the Lions?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. But I take Winston over Goff.
Well, you said no.
No, I said the only quarterback that I would take above, like that's ranked higher than him right now, that I would take Jared Goff over, is Carson Wentz. I'd take every other guy: Brady, Rodgers, Stafford, Prescott, Murray, Cousins,
Gotcha.
Hurts, Winston, Lance, Fields.
So what have
Gotcha.
you
My
seen
bad.
out of Trey
All
Lance and Justin Fields that they're better than Goff?
Well, I mean,
You haven't.
it's hard to say, but I mean,
So-
look, it's hard to say that.
And what have you seen out of Jameis? I mean,
Oh,
Jameis
God,
has had
30 freaking touchdowns
and 30
in the league.
interceptions.
But, no.
Yeah, those are the stats.
He takes chances.
He's Mr. 30 for 30.
Yeah, but
I don't want 30 interceptions this season for the Lions.
oh man. Well, you know what? You're not going to have 30.
Carson Wentz pissed away one of the best
I don't
Colts
like
teams
Wentz.
that they've had in years because he couldn't get it done.
That's why I say Goff over Wentz.
I don't
think
know,
Wentz
man.
is terrible.
Like,
I think Wentz is a disaster.
I think they nailed the top 5, but 6 through 12 I think are almost interchangeable.
No, hell no. I don't think Wentz belongs in this discussion at all. I might even think about taking Daniel Jones over Wentz.
DJ could have a good year this year. Danny Dimes, baby. And I love how they tied these guys out. Mariota, Geno Smith, and Sam Darnold. Like, if I'm Sam Darnold, I'm mad that I'm in the same listing as Geno Smith.
He's just
but
a disaster.
get out there and do something, Sam
He's just
Darnold.
an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
Guys,
Any way you slice it, that's it. We have a quarterback in the bottom of any discussion. That's just the way it is.
Now I'm getting called a homer. Damn
Time
it.
will tell, right?
Yeah.
Time will tell.
Time will tell. I mean, honestly, I don't know. I could be extremely wrong
These
with
are
Trey
lists.
Lance and Justin Fields. Those could go on to be Hall of Fame quarterbacks.
you want a bold prediction?
Let's hear it.
I would, if healthy, I'm not going to doubt that Jameis Winston leads the New Orleans Saints to the division championship this year over Brady and the Bucks.
They got a lot of talent.
Just saying.
Nah.
It wouldn't shock me.
You know
they
who's
got
missing?
a lot of talent on that
You know
team
who's
that's
missing
$80
here?
million over the cap.
Who's missing?
Drew Brees. He might just come back.
He ain't coming back.